My earliest memories of the bakery are, this was babysitting for me. You know, you kind of watch your dad on the table making rolls and making bagels, and you emulate what your parents do. So I started to work on the table when I was about 9.
The sign on this building in Houston, Texas says 3 brothers, but this might be the mother of all family bakeries. They've been open for 70 years, have multiple stores around the city, and a menu longer than a cross-town commute. Owner Bobby Jucker was born into this Polish baking legacy that spans centuries and continents.
My family's been in the bakery business for almost 200 years. The 3 brothers started in a small town called Czarnów, Poland. They had a small bread bakery there, their family did. And so my dad, Sigmund, and his brothers Saul and Max started 3 brothers here 70 years ago. The bread is still the same. A lot of the recipes are from my 200-year-old family. We still use the same formulas that they were using, still don't use preservatives, and it's really worked for us.
Hi, welcome to 3 Brothers Bakery. May I help you?
I think we're going to take 2 of everything.
2 of everything? That'll be perfect.
That's all?
Well, by any measure, 3 Brothers is a fuller than full-service bakery. Cookies, cakes, pie, bread, bagels, and more. They make from scratch anything you could ever find at a supermarket. And some items you will not. Some of their most treasured recipes honor the Jucker family's Jewish heritage.
So Bob, I want you to try one of the original corn rye that my father grew up on.
Okay. So how old is the recipe for this, Bobby?
This is probably close to 200 years old. And this is heavy rye. It has a real hard crust on it.
Very, very good.
Our big sellers are rye bread, egg bread. We sell a ton of gingerbread men. Our hamantaschen, those are cookie dough with a filling in them.
And if traditional Jewish pastries don't get your taste buds tingling, then Bobby has created a dessert that's more than a mouthful.
So this is the famous Pumperkappel.
It's Pumperkappel. Yes, this is it.
Pumperkappel?
Pumperkappel. And it's pumpkin pie.
Right there.
In a pumpkin spice cake, pecan pie in a chocolate cake, and apple pie in an apple spice cake. And it's a turducken of desserts is what it is.
You actually make those now?
Oh yeah, we make them all the time.
Well, that over-the-top cake helped put 3 Brothers over the top when it appeared in TV shows, magazines, and on millions of social media feeds. Now they have customers all over the country, shipping out tens of thousands of items every year. It's more than the 3 founders ever dreamed of back in Poland, back in a time when success was simply survival. And Bobby knows none of this would be here today if it were not for Sigmund Jucker's determination in the face of horrible suffering.
My father was in a work concentration camp where they pretty much work you to death. And his job was destroying people's homes, Polish people's homes, and taking the timbers and the rocks and everything that they use, and then making a very, very large home for a German family. Some of the timbers that they were lifting, you and I wouldn't be able to lift one-fifth of what these timbers were.
Do you remember being in the concentration camps?
Do I remember? 5 years. Do I know? Do I remember?
What did you do in the concentration camps?
Anything you can think. Anything. Any work. But I cannot tell anybody what that means to live like this. Worse than an animal. What will you get to eat, to drink? Nothing. I still dream about those people.
Does it haunt you?
Haunt my whole life. Never gonna forget it.
The three brothers were all sent out to different work camps. Their sister worked in a concentration camp in the office. She got them to bring all of the brothers to the camp that she was in.
What was it like when you finally saw them after 5 years?
It looked like the whole world came together. At one time, everything came together. A whole day and a whole night. It wouldn't be enough to tell you what it looked like after we got out.
Well, after just barely surviving the Holocaust, all 4 Jucker siblings immigrated to Houston. The 3 brothers established their namesake bakery, and with it, a new life for a family that was almost wiped out. That business has faced its own disasters. At the brink of each crisis, Bobby realizes what this place means to him.
We've withstood so many disasters, 4 floods, a fire, and a hurricane, and we're still here.
Hi, welcome to Three Brothers Bakery. What can I get for you?
I think we're going to be here for a while. Me and my wife have become the king and queen of disasters. We won the SBA Phoenix Award, which as a business you never want to win. It's an award you do not want to win.
Because it means you rose from the ashes.
That's right. And we've become the advocate for small business.
Say what you're feeling.
Small business is really the engine of America. And, you know, to watch these small businesses go away, it hurts me.
You're welcome and you have a nice morning.
It is an award no one ever hopes for, a badge of honor that says, Survivor. Along with it comes the scars of tragedy, and despite those struggles, Bobby Jucker remains grateful every day that his family is part of the lucky few. For all who carried on, and especially for 3 inspiring brothers, he will keep this place thriving to honor them all.
You know, it's kind of in my blood, and I wanted to see this legacy continue. And for me, it really wasn't about the money. It was more about keep going forward. That's what my dad wanted, and he wanted to see it continue on.